Hey, what's up, guys? Exo Vendetta here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another discussion video. This time it's Rockstar news, and you can tell from the title and thumbnail, of course, you know what this is about. Red Dead Redemption 2, and apparently the game map has reportedly been leaked. Now, I know this has already been told by other YouTubers, but I thought I'd just make it a discussion video just so I can talk about it, because I'm also a fan of this game. So if it's true, this is most likely just amazing to me. Anyways, I'm going to start off by reading off the article. You know how it always goes. And I'm going to show a snippet of the picture of the map in just a second, so don't worry, guys. I'll start off by saying an image of what is said to be the map for Red Dead Redemption 2's game world has appeared online. Initially, the image was posted on NeoGAF, whatever, by user Midian, which is spelled M-I-D-E-O-N, so that's a user that posted it, who later removed it, but not before it was saved and reposted. Tech Radar claims a source close to the development of the new Red Dead game has confirmed to us the map is indeed the real deal. According to the site, the image is a very recent art direction map. So what's that telling me is very recent, as in they must have changed it over time, and this is what it looks like now. Which, of course, that's with any game. Of course, you know, I'm pretty sure not every game had a planned out map design. You know, maybe they've had better ones and then changed it and scrapped it before, you know, the release or other reasons. But yeah, from what it says, when it says according to the site, the image is a very recent art direction map, meaning recent as in like that's one of the most recent ones they've drawn, or they've just updated like how it looks. But anyways, I'll continue reading. The image, which you can see above, features the Great Plains where the Blackwater area from the first game was located. Additionally, numerous islands can be seen on the outskirts, indicating the player may be able to either swim or take a boat out to the new locations. And like I said, you'll see a picture in a minute. It looks pretty massive, by the way. The game, which has not yet been announced by Red Dead Redemption developer Rockstar, is reportedly a prequel. The absence of a railroad, which was prominently featured in Redemption, is further evidence of this. The site says, however, it's worth noting that map has railroad in its key. So there is railroads, guys, but apparently it's a prequel before what happens with John Marston and his son Jack Marston. Now I don't know if they're a part of the story or not. I don't know what to tell you about that one, guys. I'll keep reading though and see. This could be about a different person. All I'm saying is the story could be completely different. Unrelated, I mean. Another interesting area featured in the map is New Bordox, bottom right. This is the area where Mafia 3, distributed by Rockstar's parent company, Take-Two and Interactive, is set. Take-Two Interactive is set. It takes place in 1968. GameSpot has contacted Rockstar and Take-Two for a comment on the image leak. Although Take-Two has never outright confirmed a new Red Dead title, the company's chief executive, Strauss Zelnick, has previously suggested one is inevitable, describing it as a permanent property, much like Grand Theft Auto. On March 26th, Tech Radar has reported that preliminary work on Grand Theft Auto 6 has started. Rockstar also previously considered a full Grand Theft Auto game set in Tokyo and even sent staff to the Japanese city for a research trip. Oh yeah, I've already heard about this, guys. Yeah, about how they were considering it for GTA 5 but then changed it. I guess they're bringing the idea back. Honestly, I think it'd be a nice turn of events, you know. I think that would be a nice fresh start, and I think, you know, it would be something along the lines of if you've ever played the game Sleeping Dogs or something like that. But anyway, oh yeah, here's the photo of the map, by the way. Now I don't know if you can see the you know, map that clear or not. I tried zooming in as much as I could, but anyway, yeah, that's the map. And if you want, you can go back and pause it. I didn't leave it up there long enough. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, if you guys want to check it out, you can Google the image, check it out yourself. I don't know what you guys can comment in your opinion, what you think. Do you think it's the legit map? Also, what do you think the story will be? Do you think it'll continue about John Marston, anything related to him? Or do you think they'll just use him as an Easter egg and the story will actually be a completely new story? Tell me what you think in the comments. I'm going to keep reading though. This isn't through. Oh yeah, in related news, former RockStar North president Leslie Benzies has claimed Red Dead Redemption had significant development problems, which he was instrumental in addressing. Benzies has launched a lawsuit against Take-Two Interactive seeking $150 million in unpaid royalties. Take-Two has filed a countersuit though, filed under Red Dead Redemption. So that's pretty much all the news for right now. Apparently the dispute, Grand Theft Auto Tokyo, and yeah, the map really that leaked about Red Dead Redemption 2 is the reason I wanted to make this news. Because this discussion video I thought was worth it. I was a huge fan of Red Dead. I played it back on 360. Anybody that is on my friends list on PS4 now knows about me playing 360. I always tell people all the story, like, I didn't always play PlayStation. I had PS2 and N64, then I went to 360, now I'm on PS4 and Wii U. Yeah, I switch up, I know, too much. But anyway, Red Dead was definitely probably a classic to me because it was the only Wild West game I could get into. The open world with animals there and then other players. I felt like when online became a thing with those consoles, that was one of the games that was really hitting huge with me. Like, I think that was the first game I played online at all, in any game in history. Like, when I first got on Xbox Live, which was the first console I ever got online with, yeah, that was the first game I tried out, and I met a guy named God of War. Yeah. There was some kid from Chicago, and he was a Bulls fan. I was cool with him for a while, Then, I guess, he was starting 9th grade, and he couldn't really talk that much. He lost his internet. I still talk to some of his friends online. Yeah, and I met him, and then I met others online with Red Dead Redemption, and it was a really good game, It was really fun because, nowadays on GTA 5, all people do is run around killing each other, pissing each other off. But in that game, it was different. Like, you could actually run around the, desert and basically Wild West, and you could ride horses, and you could have like a shootout, you could rob places, you could run down and hold down towns and become like the most wanted, and then everybody come after you. The game was really fun. It was really interactive with other people in the community. I felt like Red Dead was just a game that wasn't underrated, because I know it was popular. A lot of people loved it. No one really dared question if it was worth getting. Everyone knew Red Dead was a good game. Very few people have I ever met that didn't like Red Dead. It was very few, like maybe 2 or 3 in my lifetime so far. Everyone that's ever played it or hasn't played it said they'd like to or said they loved it. So for this map to show out of the blue, I think it's really exciting, and I think it'd get a lot of old Red Dead Redemption fans' hearts pumping, because who doesn't want this to be real? Who doesn't want Red Dead 2 in general just to happen? I mean, this game was such a classic, and it'd be great to have a new Red Dead classic on PS4. I'm not saying they need to change it too much, make it like GTA 5 where it just gets boring. No, I want them to like basically make the old one, but with a little bit more of what you'd call an upgrade. Meaning, like, just add more to it. Make it all the same. Even the controls, if it has to be. Just make it third person. If you want to make that, how on GTA 5 you can have first person option, that's fine. But, like, just don't change it too much to where, like, they try too hard. Because Rockstar tried too hard to make GTA 5 last. And not saying GTA 5 doesn't have a community now still, but you got to admit, guys, it did die down a lot after a while, because there's a lot of good titles out now, like, and there's a lot coming out too, like Uncharted, Battleborn, Dark Souls just came out, No Man's Sky, Homefront, The Division came out, and there's like a lot of things taking over, a lot of gamers, you know, new fan bases and stuff. So, you know, for there to be a huge, you know, fan base over Red Dead Redemption, I'm assuming Red Dead Redemption 2 should definitely get a huge, large fan base, and I'm not surprised if it does. I feel like, you know, this game is worth getting, and anybody that's, you know, into Grand Theft Auto 5 should get this, because it'll definitely answer your prayers. I think Rockstar is good at making these Wild West games. Red Dead Redemption was probably one of my top 3 favorite Rockstar games. I like it as much as I liked San Andreas back on the PS2. Yes, I'll say it. Red Dead Redemption was definitely a classic, you know. It's something that will always be remembered. So, you know, and tell me if you guys agree with me in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think I'm right? Like, do you think Red Dead Redemption 2 might be a classic if they do it right? Because honestly, in my opinion, I think they will. I think they'll do it right. I think they learned that the first one didn't, you know, wasn't broken, so they shouldn't fix it. You know the old saying, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Well, same thing. You know, they know it wasn't broken, and they know it worked out well. They know Red Dead was a great game, and I think that's what they're going to do. They're just going to upgrade it. Leave it how it was before, just add anything new and fresh they can that might make it more interesting. And just, you know, it's like a rehash, but more of like a refresh is what I call it. They're not rehashing it. They're refreshing it, you know. I feel like, you know, with the power of the PS4 as well, I think that this would be fun to play because of not just because I know there's graphic nerds out there that's all about the graphics. I'm more about the gameplay, okay? Growing up, I was all about enjoying the game less than looking at it. But yeah, I will have to say, the visual specs might be really outstanding with this game because the first one was pretty good. And I hope they add animals because I know in GTA 5 Online they don't. So that's just something else I hope that they add. Like, I really do hope that, because I felt like that was added more realism to the game and added more fun, you know. Like, I remember when I had to fight the damn cougars and the coyotes or whatever. Like, oh man, it was crazy. I remember when I could also shoot the birds with that one vision in slow motion. Like, that was great. And, you know, I think that that is something that they definitely need to add. Actually, since there's, you know, a more powerful console now, I'm expecting not just birds or like, you know, mountain lions or whatever. I'm expecting like multiple animals, like, you know, more bears and more, you know, other creatures. Like, I just want a bunch of them. And I want also like a bunch of players online. Like, the last one was only up to 16 player, I think. I think this one could be up to maybe 24, maybe 60. Actually, let me check GTA 5. I think that one has up to, yeah, 30 players. So what I'm hoping is they'll probably make it 30 players too. And yes, if you hear the case in the background, that's the case from my game that I just put down. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. Remember, don't forget to comment your opinion on this discussion, because I love to talk to you guys and hear your side of the story. As always, hope you enjoyed. EXO out.